This morning, somebody asked me a question about if third positionism is basically dwindling. Does this mean there is no hope for humanity? And I may have said something like that when I was in a bit of a worse mood. But the truth is, no. What's happening, and this is what people don't understand, what's happening is power is being decentralized by technology. Technology is always decentralized power, which is why you see the biggest differences in civilization in the technologically advanced world, and you see strict authoritarian type regimes in the least technologically advanced parts of the world. But how can I put this? As we progress technologically, we are moving into an era where one of two things can happen. Either we will direct our own evolutionary process if we can temper science with culture, or we will go into a retrograde state. It's one of two things. Ironically, what's funny is what brought me back to third positionism hardcore was not Trump. What brought me back to third positionism was I had used it to reach out to a person that's important to me, to try and get them to understand that it is doomed. Third positionism is doomed, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then I started incorporating concepts of third positionism and the concepts of the longevity party, the Russian longevity party, which is a defunct party from Russia that was created by the Science for Life Extension Foundation's at that time vice president, Maria Konovalenko. I believe that Maria Konovalenko's platform for the longevity party was excellent, but it needed to be tempered more with a more hardcore authoritarian outlook. I'm now seeing that I may have been wrong because politics are becoming less and less meaningful as power decentralizes. The problem is, as power decentralizes, people need to become more moral. They need to temper their behavior more. And this can only be done through a genuine cultural revolution. Ben Clausen talked about this. I forget how he put it. There's a book he wrote about it. I believe it's a revolution in values through religion. And that's what I'm trying to get at. But I think Clausen dropped the ball in a lot of ways, as have a lot of these other postmodernists. And that's what we need is we need to embrace technology without becoming postmodernists. That's what's so hard for these techno geeks to understand. You can't become a technocrat. You must be able to temper yourself and embrace the values and traditions that are important to humanity, or you will go into a retrograde state.